Celtics Nation, what's going on, man? What is happening? We are live right here on 336 Boston, man. And let me tell you something. It's Victory Thursday. I don't care what nobody says. It's Victory Thursday, all right? Boston Celtics pull out the gentleman's sweep, all right? 4 games to 1, pushing their postseason record to 8-2. 4 on the road, 4-2 at home. And we're celebrating. We're celebrating, man. Listen, we just sent another team on vacation straight to Cancun. Shout out to Boston Celtics. Let's go. Listen, enjoy your fucking vacation, boy. Send them home. I don't care what the media says. I don't care what the Cavs say. I don't care who was hurt. I don't care who played and who didn't. Go Celtics. Let's go. Straight to Cancun. Send them home. Gentlemen's sweep. Let's get it. Listen, I'm hearing Donovan Mitchell booked his flight from the sideline last night. You hear me? Let's go. Playing no games today, man. This is a celebration. And before we get started, breaking down the game and everything that happened last night, I think we should pop a little bit of shit, man. The media for the past few weeks has been out of control. You hear me? Out of control. Pushing all types of narratives about this team, man. Shit ain't even true. Not even close. This team is exactly who we think they are. They're exactly who they say they are. They come out every day. They work hard. They win games. Just keep winning. They just keep winning. And it's no surprise to me. I think we should put a name on it. Shit, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Kendrick Perkins. Flip-flopping back and forth. Supposed to be a former Celtic. Celtic champion at that. One of the biggest Celtics doubters and critics in the media. Flip-flop back and forth by the day. Today he on Boston's side. You know, they win games. And we say, oh, they're supposed to win. They're the best team. The minute they lose, you the main one putting your foot on their neck. What's up with that, man? You riding with the squad or not? You think the team care? That you don't care? That they gonna use you as motivation? There ain't nobody worried about you. Keyshawn Johnson, Shannon Sharp. You two motherfuckers supposed to be football players trying to talk about some basketball. Keyshawn Johnson. Well, you a former Panther. I know you. Nick Wright, Colin Coward. Big time haters. False narratives, doubt, fear. Call my team heartless. Said they ain't got no soul. Second series winning. Let's get it. All the way down to the granddaddy of them all, Mr. Stephen A. Smith. Come on now. Steve, who the hell you think you are? Talking about players playing up to your expectation. You ain't that daddy. E-boys don't work for you. You work for ESPN. They work for the National Basketball Association. They ain't got to play up to your expectation. Like you somebody. Shout out to the media, man. False narratives for about the past few months. And real Celtics fans, I think we've had enough of it. Boston Celtics come out last night in the series, 4-1, gentleman sweep, 113-98. Ended on a plus 15 as a team. Very surprising performance from Al Horford. Reports say that he texted his father before the game, who was sitting courtside with the Boston Celtics owner, Wick Grossby. Reports say he texted his dad and told him he was going to finish the Cavs last night. Say he texted him that before the game. Al Horford comes out and put up 22 points after being very inefficient throughout the series. 6 for 13 from three, 46%, man. 8 for 15 from the field overall. Monster 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, and a steal. They were able to keep him under 34 minutes. He ended up as a plus 26. Highest plus minus on the floor. At age 37. Shout out to Derek White, man. Another return performance. Derek White's been having a terrible series. As I said on the last live, man, I am not concerned about Derek White in the least. Derek White comes out last night with a plus 17, plus minus, 36 minutes, 18 points, 2 blocks, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, man. Best part, 4 for 9 from 3. That's 44%. Derek White's been shooting terrible from 3. Welcome back, D. White. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, they combined for 24 points. JB only took 9 shots, which is an interesting thing for him in 40 minutes. But I think he was more so focused on winning the game than actually getting buckets. You know, I mean, it's 44% from the field. 7 assists, which is abnormal for him. Drew Holiday, he was 5 for 9, 55%. It's about average for him. The bench did not show up last night. Only gave us 24 points out of 3 guys. Luke Cornett, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser. 6 rebounds combined. Peyton Pritchard shot the 3 well. He was 3 for 4, 57%. All in all, man, great game from these guys. Team shot 52% from the field, 44% from 3, 83% from the free throw, 6 blocks, 6 steals. What can you ask for, man? Shout out to the Boston Celtics. Not a big, monstrous offensive night, but they held it down on defense, man. The plan was to allow Evan Mobley to work from the 2-point range and limit the rest of the guys shooting and limit the good looks that they get. What surprised me most about last night was definitely Marcus Morris. Former Celtic Marcus Morris. This is crazy. Marcus Morris put up 25 points last night off the bench. I am blown away, bro. This is not something that we've seen. Him and Evan Mobley combined for 58 points between the two of them. Evan Mobley gives you 33. Morris gives you 25 off the bench. But it looks like that was the plan. I mean, Morris took a lot of in-your-face jump shot threes last night. He didn't move laterally. He wasn't moving horizontally. He wasn't trying to move at all. Sidestep at the most, pulls up for three, in your face. He was hitting shots. But the defensive masterclass comes in when you count 5 other guys held to 40 points combined. Garland and Strus give you 23 between the two of them. Garland gives you 11 points. Strus gives you 12. Okoro, Dean Wade, Sam Merrill, all combined for 17 points on the night. Man, let's go. Look, listen. Held them to under 50% from the field as a team. They ended up a minus 15. A minus 15? Yeah. Defensive masterclass. Shut them down, bro. Like I said, man, this is a celebration, bro. A lot of people have been doubting this team for the past few weeks. I mean, the narratives that have been pushed by these bigwig media heads have been killing me, man. These guys have been playing some amazing basketball, not only in the postseason, but throughout the entire season. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have the best record in the last 5 seasons, both regular season and postseason combined. All right. As a duo for 5 seasons, 299 wins, 166 losses. This is going to be their 3rd straight Eastern Conference Finals appearance. And I mean, these guys are knocking off some top dogs. We're taking out Giannis. We're taking out Joel Embiid. All along the way to where we're going right now. Eastern Conference Finals. And I mean, we're looking at the Knicks. We're looking at the Pacers. Knicks injured. I mean, Pacers, speedy, scoring. I mean, I don't see any. I don't see what they're gonna do. The talent level just isn't there, man. It's not there. This team is set up to win. This team is set up to win the East, regardless to who's hurt and who's not, regardless to who they have to play, regardless to who they don't. I don't care who you put in front of us. Like I said, give me the Knicks. Give me the Pacers. Who we got? Who we talking about here? Shout out to King Carolina, man. Shout out to Carolina Blue 843. Yeah, he was mad because they sent him to OKC. And he was terrible the whole time he played there. And Ken, the funny thing about it is what they're going to do is they're going to set us as the underdog versus whoever comes out of the West. especially if it's Denver. And it's looking like it's going to be Denver. Main thing to me, I'm not really concerned about Denver. When I look at Denver right now, I don't look at a team that, just can't be beat. This doesn't look like the Denver Nuggets team from last year. Not even close. Yeah, they came back and won 3 games straight. That's no surprise. Hell, we did that last year. They don't give us the same credit for doing that. And we did it on the way to a game 7. The Denver Nuggets don't look unstoppable to me. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been playing some great defense, especially through those first 2 games, man. And the Celtics got a high-rated defense as well. I'm not. People tell me I boast about this team, man. They tell me that I'm too high on this team, and the fact of the matter is, I don't see anybody ahead that can stop them if they're going to play the basketball the right way. If we're going to move the ball, if we're going to move without the ball, if we're going to continue setting up high-quality open shots, if we're going to space the floor and have wings like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum who can take advantage of you on the outside or take you one-on-one and go to the basket, if we're going to get Porzingis back, which we are, 100% fact, going to get Porzingis back, I don't see anybody stopping us. It's just 100% fact. I just don't see it. I mean, my guy comes out and gives you 33, 33, and then 25. We want to complain about efficiency when this team just keeps winning. Just keep winning. That's all they have to do. That's all we've been doing all year long. All the narratives aside, all the bullshit, all they do is just keep winning games. Shout out to Boston Celtics. Keep sending people on vacation. We riding with you all the way. Let's go. Matter of fact, like I told you, when we win the finals this year, they're gonna say that it's all the injuries. They're gonna say all these guys went home. Oh, Julius Randle didn't play, and Anunoby got hurt, and you guys played the Pacers, and they don't have this, and you ended up playing whoever, and you just had a stacked team. It's going to be all the excuses in the world, just like they won't congratulate them directly after a win. Let me tell you this. Last night, immediately after the Celtics win, right? Jason Tatum does his post-game interview right there on the floor. Then they cut to NBA on TNT. The very first thing that Charles Barkley opens his mouth and says is that the Celtics can't win a championship without Porzingis. Now, while that may be true, it may not be true. It depends on who the C's end up playing in the finals. But at the end of the day, why go to that immediately after they just eliminate a team? Why skip over the praise? Why skip over the congratulations? Why not be proud of these guys for the job that they've done all year and the job that they've done in the postseason? This team is 8-2 in the postseason, losing 1 game each series. You beat a team 4-1, and then they complain because you lost 1 game at home. All the Celtics lose games at home. Oh my God, the sky's falling. The Celtics lost game 2 at home. Oh no. What are we gonna do now, y'all? What do we do? The Celtics lost another game. Oh no. 2 games in the postseason and we complaining? Man, let's go, man. I'm looking at these I'm looking at these Celtics fans and some of these podcasts complaining about a guy giving you 66 points in 2 games, 24 rebounds in 2 games. The dude is leading your team as your 3 in rebounds, points, and assists in the postseason. And we mad about that? Shout out Jason Tatum, man. Congratulate these guys on a great job. Job well done, guys. I don't care what anybody says. Job well done. You guys deserve all the praise. You guys have worked hard all year long. 64-18, and you deserve what you get. You're 9-2 in the fucking postseason. 8-2 in the postseason. Let's go. 8-2 in the postseason. And the road ahead isn't difficult, but hey, whose fault is that? Are we to blame for the fact that the teams get injured? It's the postseason. You play 82 games in the NBA season. So guess what? In 82 games, somebody's destined to get hurt, man. We got a goddamn right now. Nobody says anything about that. When they mention Porzingis, it's only the fact that if he was playing, we would be winning by way more of a margin. That's all. It's not in a form of gratitude. This is one of the best Celtics seasons in Celtics franchise history, man. And I refuse to allow anyone to diminish that, man. You're not going to diminish that. You're not going to diminish what this team has accomplished thus far. This is the 5th best all-time record. 1973, the team went 68-14. 1986, the team went 67-15. 2008, of course, the championship year, 66-16. 4th best record. 64-18. 2024 Boston Celtics. And you guys want to be mad about things? Y'all complaining about winning? How are you in the playoffs questioning your own team rather than supporting and attempting to motivate your team to actually win? We're in the playoffs now. We just finished the 2nd round of the playoffs. I think it's a little bit too late as a fan of the team, to sit here and question whether or not they're going to win or not. You should have did that throughout the season. At this point in time, it's time to win. We're on the road to a championship here. Like, I really just I don't understand what's going on around this place, man. How are you dissing the best player on your team to the point where he has to go to the media in post-game interviews and answer dumbass questions just to please people? And then when he gives you an honest answer, you complain about that. Then when he does the right thing, he comes out and gives you damn near a fucking 100 points in the next 3 games. Oh, now we're doing what you're supposed to do. It's no congratulations. It's no, he turned this around. This is guys just, well, this is exactly what we expect. You're doing what I expected you to do now. But hey, I'm leading my team in points and rebounds and assists. Congratulations. You're doing what the hell I said now. Pushing narratives. This is terrible, man. I ain't not even have to speak about this type of stuff. And it's supposed to be Victory Thursday. I get up this morning thinking we all about to celebrate. I'm thinking people happy, and I'm looking around, and these motherfuckers just talking stupid. What are we doing? This dude was one assist away from a triple-double last night. His co-star only had 11 points, 9 attempts. You win by double digits. Celebrate these guys, man. Appreciate these guys. Some of y'all might be new. See, that's what it is. Some of y'all might be new around here. Some of y'all wasn't around when guys like what's his name? When Jeff Green was our best player on the floor. Some of y'all might not have been around when we weren't competing and when we were rebuilding. Some of you guys might not remember how long this has taken to get back to this point of actually being able to compete and being on top. See, I think y'all spoiled now because since JT got here, they've been competing. You got to have respect for this. You got young superstars who have been competing for conference championships and made an NBA Finals appearance all before they turned 30. Talking about 25-year-olds entering a league amongst men, veterans, and competing for championships. It's not an easy thing to do, and it's not easy to continue going back to do this year in and year out, every single season, always competing. Because if you look around the league, you'll see how many teams have fell off. If you look around the league, you'll see teams that we used to be competing with who are in shambles. The Brooklyn Nets don't know what the hell they're doing. We fleeced the Brooklyn Nets with Pierce and Garnett, right? And we took a bunch of random guys, man. Late Danny Ainge, and Brad Stevens, and they've built one of the best rosters in the NBA. And I don't think some of you guys were, maybe y'all forgotten. Maybe you guys have forgotten what it's like to be on the bottom because you've been competing for a while. And see, some of you guys that are going to be following me know, we all Panthers fans, and we know what it's like to be on the bottom. The Carolina Panthers fans know what it's like to not compete, to not even be involved with competition. We're not even going to be considered for this. We know what bad general managers look like, bad front offices altogether, and definitely know what bad players look like. So if you want to question who's a superstar and who's the guy and who is that, don't do it on this team. It's not worth it. Let the media have it. Let Stephen A. push whatever narrative he wants. Let him create whatever he wants. Don't be involved. Don't follow that. It's a bad look on you as a fan base to be in the playoffs talking down about your own players and teams. It's ridiculous. It's time to win right now. I want to see this I want to see this team win a championship. I want to see an NBA title 2024. I want to see Banner 18 raised in the rafters for 2024. I want to see one of our guys get a Finals MVP. Let's celebrate next year, Game 1, getting that trophy. Let's play Denver Game 1, right? Get that trophy right there in front of them, and then beat their ass again. Let's do that. Let's beat Denver, beat Minnesota about 4-2, and have a big party. As soon as that happens, you guys gonna see a whole new side of here, man. I'm trying to tell you. This right here is only the beginning. We haven't even gotten to the NBA Finals yet. The minute we go up 3 games in the NBA Finals, oh man, yeah, it's party. It's party time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a trip to Boston. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I ain't gonna be able to party the way I want to down here in North Carolina. I got to get all the way up to Boston just to meet with y'all boys, man. The energy is gonna be outrageous. I've seen how it gets after games, man. It's gonna be crazy. I might be the ringleader. You ain't seen nothing yet. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, I want to go ahead and get over with this next series. I want to go ahead and get this next series started. Hopefully, we can get Porzingis back for game 1. Even if they have to sit him for the remainder of the next series, I think we win the Eastern Conference Finals without him anyway. Indiana or New York. Jalen Brunson cannot, and I say again, Jalen Brunson cannot beat the Boston Celtics 4 games with the squad he got right now. No. No, sir. It ain't going to happen. Can't happen. Won't happen. Too many injuries. Jalen Brunson going to Cancun. Going down there and chill with Jimmy Butler and Donovan Mitchell. You, Donovan, Julius Randle, the Hurt Boys, Hurt Squad. Y'all can go down there and chill. Enjoy yourselves. Shit. Drinks on me. Love this early vacation season, man. Love it. Love what's going on. I love the confidence. Al Horford had 4 bad games. Calls it out before he even comes to the gym. I'm about to put him away. My OG came in here tonight and told me I'm about to put him away. Not Jason Tatum. Not Jaylen Brown. The OG came in last night and said, I'm going to put them away. Give me 6 threes and get them up out of here. Let's go. Shout out to OG, the Godfather, the Don, Big Al Horford. And I couldn't pass on shouting out Coach Joe Mazzulla yet again, man. Because his methods and his approach to everything has been in question since he took this job, man. And the dude has done nothing but win games. Like when I'm looking back over it, right? The dude took the job as an emergency plan, and he hasn't looked back since. This isn't something easy to do, to just get thrown into a head coaching spot in a professional franchise and to be successful by any stretch of the imagination in your first year. And not only was he successful in his first year, although we did lose to the Miami Heat, Game 7, No Jason Tatum by that, but hurt Jason Tatum. That takes you one game away from being in the NBA Finals last year. And if you're going to ask me, if the Boston Celtics last year ended up scratching out game 7 and making it to the finals, if Jason Tatum's ankle gets right, I say we win that game. Yeah, we win that series. We lost a couple regular season games to Denver last year, but it wasn't at a point where it looked like they just were outmatched by Denver. It looked more like if we clean up a few more things, maybe we're going to go to game 7 with Denver as well. Last year, the Celtics had the best regular season record. I mean, which puts you in the East anyway, which puts you at home court advantage, I believe. And I believe the Celtics get home court advantage against Denver in game 7. I mean, who knows what happens? We dropped a couple home games, but for the actual chip, yeah, I'm gonna have to say we won that last year. I'll take any debates on that. And here we are back again, man. I don't want to be the person who looks so far ahead, that it looks like we're overlooking somebody. And Indiana may be able to present some form of a challenge in some way or fashion, maybe a high, because they play with such speed and because they are capable scorers. But when the Celtics lock in on defense, we've seen how they're capable of shutting people out of games, i.e., last night, 5 players combined for 40 points. 5 guys. That's why I said, I mean, this is a defensive masterclass, bro. You give 2 guys the opportunity. Technically, one guy, Evan Mobley. He was the guy last night. He's the guy that we're going to allow them to work through. He's the guy that we're going to give the opportunity to do certain things. Play like maybe a little relaxed defense on him. Marcus Morris ended up being the outlier with all those contested threes that he made. Outside of that, man, Garland with 11, Strus with 12, Okoro with 5, Wade with 3, Sam Merrill with 9 points, under 50% for the team, minus 15. It's a masterclass. This is what you do when you lock in on defense. This is what this team does when they lock in on defense. 6 blocks and 6 steals. It's 12 turnovers just in that. Doesn't include unforced turnovers. This is crazy. What a performance. What a series. People really showed who they were when Boston lost game 2 versus Miami and game 2 versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And what I expect in the next series, because at some point in time, every team knows, like, we have to win this game. What's going to happen is the Boston Celtics are going to drop a name. They're going to drop a game in the next series, possibly. And when that happens, all the fans who just jump on because the team is winning, and the media members and the big wigs, and they're gonna skedaddle, man. Like they're gonna get out of here. The narrative is gonna change again. it's going to boost the haters' confidence to say, oh, yeah, they lost another game at home. I'm checking out on the Boston Celtics. Oh, man. And it's very likely that they're going to win another series 4-1, losing likely just one game again. And I'm going to be back to my usual. Real Celtics fans, real Celtics supporters are going to be back to their usual. And there's members, and it's not all bad because there are members who do support the Celtics. Greeny being one of them. Greeny was on the side last year. Greeny knows what's going on. Yep. Greeny knows exactly what's happening. But I think this is all for clicks and views, and I think that's why their viewers are starting to tune out. Because you're not really speaking about what's going on. You're pushing an idea that doesn't really exist because his team is way better than what is being portrayed in the media. And we're going to call it straight. And it's not just because I'm a fan of this team, because when they don't play well and when they don't perform, that's what it's going to be too. I have expectations as well. But I'm not going to go over here and jump out here on these guys and say, hey, I'm going to beat you over the head because you only had 18 points tonight. Although your team won by 25 and you led the team in rebounds and assists, you played a great defensive game as well. But because your scoring is down, maybe you're not a superstar. Does anybody question Jaylen Brown not being who he is, even though he only had 11 points last night? So does anybody look at Joker when he doesn't have his norm and say, oh, this guy isn't a superstar? When you're a jump shooter, when you take a lot of jump shots, you're gonna jump shots vary. Some guys are streaky. Some guys are great shooters. Most jump shooters are streaky, and you're gonna have those days. You're gonna have those nights and those games where the shot just doesn't seem to be falling. And when you look at it that way, you have to say, this guy is a superstar. This team is great. What else are they doing when things aren't going right? Are they moving the ball? Are they making the right plays? Are they playing defense? Are they rebounding? Maybe he's motivating the guys around him, which in turn gets you back involved into the offense. So it's not always about scoring and scoring efficiency when you talk about superstars, especially with the way superstars are guarded in the playoffs. The media did not slam Kyrie Irving for having 9 points the other night. 9 in an entire playoff game. Your team lost. You had 9 points. They mention it, they move on. But we have entire segments trying to diminish the Boston Celtics and their season, and I ain't having it. Not having it. It's not going to go over. It's not going to fly over. This team deserves and they have earned the praise, and they're going to get it. If nobody else but Celtics media, they deserve they deserve all the praise. It's not anyone's fault that people are out, because if the Celtics had people out, I don't think that the expectations would be the same. So if you compare the Knicks, right? and the Celtics. I say, so you say Julius Randle is out. Well, we're out with Porzingis. So they're missing Anunoby. So suppose we say, all right, we're missing Drew Holiday or Derek White, right? The expectation would still be the same for this team to win. Doesn't matter what's left. It doesn't matter who's there and who's not. The expectation will always be for this team to win because of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So with that being said, you have to treat these guys and analyze these guys as the people and players that they are and not who you want or expect them to be. People want so bad for Jason Tatum just to jump in somebody's face or to be this vocal leader, to motivate and rally everybody. That he said on multiple occasions that this is just not his leadership style. That's what I've taken from him. We don't know what's going on in that locker room. We don't know what these guys do on a regular, on a daily. So to judge people and judge him based on what you see and only from what you see and from what you analyze and only from what you can see here, it's pretty selfish. Because I ain't with them all the time. I don't know what's going on. But I know when they're on that floor and they need a basket, they look to this one guy. And I know when that one guy gets trapped, he looks to other guys. That's teamwork. That's something that the outside shouldn't be working so hard and so dedicated on just to pretend to destroy. It used to be Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum can't play together. They just can't. They can't play together. Should we separate them? And I'm like, you guys don't even make those decisions. Why is this always a topic of conversation? Then they finally got to the finals, and that year that they got to the finals, 2022, is the year that they can't play together narrative stopped. And since 2022, the past 2 years, it's been can they win a championship? And this is the year to do it. Just keep winning. Just keep winning. I love it. Oh, and shout out to Paul Pierce, man. Holding it down on Undisputed. See, that's what I was talking about with KP. Paul Pierce stands in the fire with this team, man. Win or lose, this dude stands in the fire with this team. Paul Pierce is in there with us. Paul Pierce is one of us, man. Shout out to Paul Pierce again. This dude holds it down, bro. He has to sit there face to face with Key every day, hating on this team. And I'm like, Key, dude, you hating on this team for no reason. Like, when I say hate it without a cause, bro, I mean, you reach for things to hate on this team about. It's all the what if talk and what if this and what if that and what if they do this and what if the other team does that? Like, how y'all gonna respond to that? Like, dude, you gotta stop, man. Then you come back the next day after talking crazy about the Boston Celtics, right? They win the game. Jason Tatum plays well. They win by double digits. And you got something crazy to say about the next game. Like, is this you guys got to be acting. Like, this has to be, you guys have to be acting. This can't be real. This grown man can't be sitting here on national TV talking as stupid as he is, bro. It can't be real. Like, this has got to be something written up for him to say on a daily. Paul Pierce looked at the dude and laughed like, man, what is wrong with you? The what if talk every day? Tatum gave you 33, right? Oh, he was inefficient. So what if he don't do this next game? Or what if the team comes out and do this? He comes out the next game and give you 33 again on the same efficiency, 11 for 25. Now it's what if they don't do this? What if they don't do that? It's game 5. Y'all lose games at home and the team does this, that, and the third. All right, they come out game 5. No contest, really. The Cavs made it interesting. But when teams are in the playoffs and they're in elimination games, especially, no team is just going to go into the darkness. Just going to fade into the black, right? We're just going to fade away. Nobody's doing that. Everybody in the playoffs is here to compete. No matter the level of competition, no matter who you have and who they have, these guys are here to compete. We left the regular season behind. That's over with. We're here to compete. This is the playoffs. Cleveland wasn't just going to go into the darkness. Now, while they did get beat 4-1, they kept it interesting. They kept it competitive, and that's what you expect from any NBA team. Keep it competitive. You outmatched in talent. Give it your all. Give it everything you got. If you're going to lose, leave it all out there on the floor. That's exactly what they did. Disrespect. Now, the Miami Heat, on the other hand, they'll never get that from me. Yeah, never. The Miami Heat will never get that type of respect. I want to send the Miami Heat home every year. Yes, sir. If we can start the playoffs every year, sending the Miami Heat home, I would absolutely love that. Yeah, I want to make it like a tradition. Like, all right, the playoffs about to start. Y'all already know we got the Heat. Let's go. Let's get this warm up. This is like a 21 game. Yes, sir. Let me get Miami every time, especially if they still have Jimmy Butler. It would do nothing but warm my heart to send Jimmy Butler home every season until he retires. Run him into the dirt. He's already injured every year anyway. We don't know how much time dude got left. And the most beautiful thing to me was after all was said and done, like you couldn't even play, you couldn't perform. You want to get on the internet and say, if I would have played, things would have been different. And just what the hell was you finna do? I don't believe in playoff Jimmy. Still. The hell is playoff Jimmy? Get him the hell out of here. Every year. Looking ahead, man. Looking ahead. Like I said, man, Pacers likely to come out with this series, man. Just I don't know. This one's up in the air. Pacers likely to come out with it just based on who the Knicks got left, man. Like it's gonna be tough. They running the hospital over there now. Guys just checking out, man. By the day. And I think it's starting to take a toll on Brunson. And if it doesn't, it will somewhere around game 1 or 2 if he makes it to the finals, Eastern Conference Finals. The Celtics are gonna know the minutes he's been playing. We follow him. We know what's going on with New York. As a matter of fact, on a side note, the New York is the predominant state in the country that's watching my content, and that's kind of strange to me. So, shout out New York, man. I don't know I don't know what y'all got going on up there, but y'all like me. Y'all like my perspective, apparently. I don't know. Shout out to New York. Trying to get to the city of Boston, man, but shout out New York. I don't know. Knicks fans checking out what's going on. Oh man, it might be the Nets. I don't know, man. Whatever. Yeah, I think the Pacers take it just based on who they got left. And I say we beat the Pacers 5, maybe 6, if they really got their foot on the gas. But if it ends up being the Knicks, man, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, Derek White, they're gonna put Jalen Brunson. They're gonna put him through it, man. Like they're gonna run him through it. They're gonna put him in a lot of actions. They're gonna run him out. He's gonna be tired. He's playing heavy minutes, and if you got one guy on your team who's been playing heavy minutes, i.e., Donovan Mitchell, he doesn't have adequate support. You can't beat Boston, man. We got too much for you. Shout out the Knicks. You already know what that means. We end up with the Pacers. I see something similar. They're going to put Tyrese Halliburton in a lot of actions, a lot of screens. He's going to have to fight through a lot. They're going to take him out one-on-one. Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, Derek White. All those guys are going to take advantage of him one-on-one and one-on-one opportunities. I can see Drew Holiday getting a lot of paint touches in that series. I mean, outside of Turner, I don't really see too much competition for him down there. Drew Holiday's a strong cat, man. I don't know what he does in his workout regimen, but this is a strong cat, bro. He'll spend his time bodying Halliburton and the rest of them guards and most of the forwards. Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, one-on-one actions going to the basket. The level of defense that the Pacers have, I don't think they're going to be able to compete with the team. There's going to be a game or two where we're going to actually have to score with them. It's likely to be game 2 or game 4, I would say, in that series versus the Pacers. It's likely going to be game 2 or game 4 where they're really going to come out like super, super hot. I think we take game 1 against either team. And if it's the Knicks, I say we beat those guys, man. We might sweep the Knicks. I'm just gonna call them. We might sweep the Knicks. New York, I know you're listening. I know you're gonna be listening. We gonna sweep you guys, man. Even with a 40 bomb, even with a 40 bomb, right, from Jalen Brunson, we gonna sweep y'all, man. Swept under the rug, old dust, into the dustpan, man. Get them out of here. Maybe 4-2 against the Pacers. The Pacers might actually win 2 games, man. No lie. Like I could see them winning 2 games. We played them throughout the season. They kept those games competitive. And they run hard, and we're gonna have to get back on defense. We're gonna have to, and I think the main thing is staying focused on defense. I think that the offense versus the Pacers will come. I think it's going to be relatively easy to score on that team. And I mean, just to be absolutely honest, if at any point in time against the Pacers, Porzingis is healthy, we get this guy back to 100% at any point in time versus either two teams. It's over with, man. Yeah. Shout out our Unc, man. Y'all know yeah. It's over with. Porzingis healthy, man. Eastern Conference Finals gonna be a breeze. Shit. If Porzingis is healthy, we putting this shit on autopilot, man. 30,000 feet, hit autopilot. I'm finna recline real quick. We're gonna lean back. We're gonna enjoy this thing, man. They're not gonna take me down with them. I'm enjoying myself. I've been having a blast this whole season. I've been having a blast this whole postseason. I'm gonna continue having a blast for the rest of the postseason. It's gonna be party time. Man, hold up. I said it was gonna be party time. Hold up. This party time. We sending people home. We sending motherfuckers on vacation. Yes, sir. We sending people home. Shout out to New York. Shout out Indiana. You know who next? Cancun. You're on your way to Cancun. Who's next? It is Victory Thursday this month. Who is next? Who you got? Who your team? Shit. Who is the team? Can we start today? Who's next? You're next. You're next. Whoever your team is, you next. It is party time on 336. Listen, we sending people home. Your team finna go home. If you ain't a Celtics fan, your team finna go home. It's party time. You're going to Cancun. Y'all finna join the Miami Heat. You about to join the Cleveland Cavaliers right on down there in Cancun. Y'all going to Tijuana. You're going to Mexico City. South of the border with the rest of them. Shout out to Boston Celtics. We sending y'all to Mexico. Everybody going. Donovan Mitchell booked his flight from the sideline. Yeah, he did. He said, man, this one over. Let me go ahead and get my seat. I don't even think did Darius Garland play last night? Did Darius Garland play last night? Hold on one second. Did Darius Garland play last night? Yeah, we sent it home. We sent it folk home. Let me see. Darius Garland, one more time for the rope. Listen, 5 of y'all combined for 40 points. What? Darius Garland, 11 points. All right. Max Strus, 12 points. Now, mind you, these guys played full quarter. Okoro had 5 points. Dean Wade ended with 1-3. Sam Merrill had 9 points. You were held for under 50% as a team. That's what, man. Yeah, y'all going home. Yeah. Matter of fact, Donovan Mitchell might be getting up out of there. We might have got him out of here. He in a Donovan Mitchell is in a contract year, and you just got eliminated. He ain't got no help on this team. He's supposed to re-sign with y'all, right? Thinking y'all about to bring some help, and he gonna be able to compete. Now these teams finna offer him some money. They finna offer him that bag. All right. And when they offer him that bag, they're gonna sit a big bag on the table. They're gonna say, "Look, Donovan, you see this right here? Cleveland can't help you. Cleveland barely helped LeBron. Now you better get this money. And you see this bag, and you better get this money. We done got Donovan Mitchell out of here. Yeah, we did. Yeah, y'all ain't even finna have no, man. Y'all gonna get some draft picks. That's what's finna happen. Cleveland finna get some draft picks. Y'all gonna be in rebuild again. Darius Garland was a no-show. Y'all got him for what? You signed him for what? Tell him I said it. You signed him for what? Where we at? Hey, Candy Girl. Candy Carolina. Oh, see. Roadmaster said his team been home. I know that's right. Hopefully your team ain't get eliminated by Boston. It's very likely. Whole lot of folk is, man. We send them up home. Like I said, we sending y'all home, bro. I ain't even mad at it. I love it. I love it. Sending y'all boys to Mexico with each other. The whole league gonna be down there before you know it. Then we finna pull up late with that rain and that thing on us. Yeah, we're gonna pull up late with that rain. What's up, y'all? Yeah, man. Brought that trophy with us. Oh yeah, because we're gonna get the rings to the beginning of the season, which is cool. Boy, I'm gonna wait all. I'm gonna have to be at that game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to game one next year. Them tickets gonna be high as hell. I know it. But I'm gonna have to pull up at game one, man. This is a big moment for me. We ain't seen this type of stuff right here since 08. We got no championship since 08, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be in attendance. Y'all wait till y'all see what I do. Wait till y'all see what I do when we win these damn finals. Y'all gonna think I done lost my mind, man. I'm gonna have to pull up in the city. I ain't even gonna. Yeah. You'll see. Just wait till we win the finals. And I want all the haters, anybody hating, anybody celebrating, come on back here. I'm gonna tell you right now because it's gonna be a party. When we send the Knicks home, it's gonna be a party. When we send the Pacers home, it'll be, man, Dallas, OKC, Denver, Minnesota. Send them all, man. Make an all-star team, right, out of all of everybody that's left. And then maybe we'll be able to talk about it. Because we lit. It's popping. This team only getting better. This team is currently in the playoffs, still improving. A lot of people think that's a bad thing. You constantly improving. When you get to the playoffs, you got superstars that get double team attention all game. You get superstars that have triple team attention. When you go back and look at these games, when certain guys get the ball on the floor, all eyes on me. Everybody looking at me. And if I'm a jump shooter and a driver, when I get the ball like that and it's all eyes on me, if I gotta play you 7 times, yeah, I might have a bad game. The hell you thought? I ain't perfect. Y'all might have a couple guys gonna have a bad game. You might have a few bad games. Motherfuckers be shooting 18% from the damn three. Goddamn right. E- Even if you take it down to a base level, if anybody has ever played the game of 21, right? Anybody ever played 21? When your ass get 19, what happened? Get 19 points in 21 and think it's over with. Think you finna just cruise on the victory. Man, you almost get killed doing that. So as a superstar, you got 19 points the whole damn game. All 4 quarters, you got 19 points, and they ain't trying to give you shit. So yeah, I might struggle. But in Boston, my boys got me. Shit, my fifth might give you 20 off the bench. I ain't got to do it all. That's the beauty of being a Celtic, man. This team was built for this. This team was built for this, like it or not. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna push on past the. We're gonna push on past the rest of the East. We're gonna roll the East on over, and we're gonna pull up our West and see what's happening. We got home court advantage, which is the most beautiful thing to me because at the end of the day, when it's game time, right? When it's really time to put this thing in motion, I think that this year, with everything that this team has been through, I think this year they understand we can't let things slide. We can't let things just hang out in the open. We can't give opportunities to teams. We got to take this opportunity serious. Next year ain't guaranteed. You might not play this well next year. Other teams might get better next year. It might be more competition for you next year. This is a golden opportunity for you to win an NBA title and put all these haters to rest. Put it to bed. Stop playing. Don't give them. Don't give them what they want. Don't give them what they want because they only want one or two things. They want you to blow somebody out up until we get to teams in the West in the finals, and then they want you to go to the finals and lose so that they can have something to talk about on Monday morning. Because it's not about the team. It's not about what the team can or can't do. It's not about respect. This is about having something to talk about tomorrow morning. And this year, I think they understand that you're not going to use us as a talking point for tomorrow. 9-2 in the postseason said, I mean, 8-2 in the postseason says a lot. And I think I keep saying 9-2 because I already gave us a game one win over whoever's next. Y'all done gave us a game one victory already against whoever's next. Hold on, wait 1 second. Shout out Boston. Shout out you guys for coming out every single time and doing exactly what I, as a fan, expect y'all to do. You guys might drop a game, but you come back and respond, and y'all came back and responded with 3 straight victories. You won 2 on the road, 1 back at home to put it away in front of your home fans. This is exactly what we expect. And regardless to the efficiency of the players on the team, what matters most at the end of the day? Did you get the win, or did you get eliminated and go home? Celtics winning. We up. We up over here. You're not a Celtics fan, I feel bad for you, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the Pacers. Y'all about to finish this thing up. Shout out to you guys, man. We'll be seeing y'all boys soon. You a Knicks fan, you a Pacers fan, hey, we're pushing this right here out in the algorithm. We're going to get to you guys, man. I want to see y'all. I want to holler at y'all boys. See what y'all think. See what y'all like. See y'all get eliminated. And at the end of the day, man, C's up. Y'all already know, man. Hit that like button. Y'all boys subscribe. This is only the beginning, man. I'm telling you. It's a real party on the way that C's win this championship. Just pulling up to pop some shit, man. Like I said, I can't stand for these media narratives to just exist. I can't stand it. Somebody's got to speak up. If this is going to have to be me, it's going to have to be me. Because on 336 Boston, this is going to be a platform to give Celtics fans the ability and the place to talk about this team, and not only in the light and the respect that it should be spoken in, but this is a platform where you're going to have the ability to speak in the manner that you want to yourself without somebody else creating a narrative or speaking for you. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to see what y'all know. Get in the comment section, man. Celebrate the Celtics team, the Celtics season. Celebrate Boston sending teams to Cancun. You feel me? Let's go. Shout out to Celtics, man. Hey, Cleveland, enjoy your vacation, bro. Much, much needed. Miami, you do the same. Shout out to Celtics fans. Shout out all the haters. We up.